Well, it's an exciting day here at the house, back here on the Abom barbecue pad. And this is a cook that I want to do today that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. So when we were on our big haul, we stopped off in Bixby, Oklahoma to meet and hang out with the guys there at MMM USA. And while I was there, while we were visiting, they gifted me with their brand new MMM grill. They are now making these, and what is so cool about this guy right here, this is #1 on the production model. They made a couple of them to test on, but this ended up being the production model here, and they saved it for me whenever I got there. And I wanted to use it while we were out in Colorado, but they had too many fire bans going on at the time, so I never got to do the cook. And it's got to be a tomahawk steak. The first cook has got to be a tomahawk steak. So that's what I've been waiting on. So we've got a tomahawk in there, seasoned and ready to go on this grill. But I wanted to kind of show it to you before we get going. This is a portable, take it anywhere grill. You can take it camping, if you want to go boating, take it out on the beach, or just get it and set it up in your backyard, you know. But it's all stainless steel. The entire thing is made out of 304 stainless steel. They laser cut it. These handles are 304 stainless. The Cool Touch handles are 304 stainless. All right, and then you have the bars that this thing sits on. So you've got 1 inch diameter, 304 stainless. Okay, they machine the point so that it goes down to the ground easy. All these grooves right here, these are radius grooves machined on it. So whenever you set the grill down through the hole there, the edge of the plate actually has these little grooves here to catch on to keep it kind of in place there. Okay, they made an addition, added these wings. That's what they're calling them, is the wings. So you just drive these down in the ground up until the bottom of the plate there. All right, and it should hold it up nice and steady. And it's adjustable up and down this rod, so you can adjust the height of this thing depending on how much heat that you want. All right, so I am excited to get started on this thing. I've got my fire pit area over here to the side, and it's been kind of raining this morning, but I think I have a window of opportunity now this afternoon, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll show you how I set this thing up, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get us a fire going ultimately so we can cook that big old tomahawk steak out here. All right, let's get going. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this guy set up. This is where we're going to set it up right here. We've got our concrete pad, and we've got a little fire pit that we set here, and sometimes have fires at night, which I'm looking forward to because it's about to start cooling off. But we're going to go ahead and set it right here. So let's go ahead and get it set up. We're just going to put it right about here. All right. So we're going to take the rods. We're just going to go ahead and mark the holes. All right. And by the way, I have really soft ground here, plus it just rains, so I'm hoping that I'm not going to have any problems with it not wanting to hold. So, all right, so we're just going to mark the holes like that. I'll go ahead and move the grill off out of the way. And we'll go ahead and sink our rods in there. So just use a soft blow hammer. This is a nylon hammer I use in the shop. You can use nylon, leather, rubber, or if you don't have a soft blow, put a piece of wood between it and hit it with a regular hammer. All right, the wings you want perpendicular to the grill, and you want a little bit of an angle in. Looks like I got a root right there. I'm just going to drive it in right there till the plates are even at the top of the ground. Just trying to get as much stability as I can out of it. Pretty even there. Okay, just like that. See, the grill should be able, you can kind of pull the rods around if you need to, just like that. There we go. There it is. So it's adjustable. And as I said, the little grooves that are machined in the rods there is so that the edge of the hole can catch those grooves, and it kind of keeps it from trying to slip down. Lower it all the way down if you need to, like that. Bring it all the way to the top. Perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do to start with, though, I want to go ahead and get my fire going. I'm going to roll that, you know, get it burning for a pretty good while, get me a nice coal bed. And then once I feel that the fire is ready, just pretend like we're out camping. You know, you got your campfire that you're doing all day, and then dinner time comes around, it's time to set the grill up and do some cooking. So when I was up there with the guys at MMM and they presented me the new grill, they also give me another gift. This guy right here, that was actually given to me by Bob Healy, the owner of Grill Blazer, that builds the grill gun. You can use this to help start fires. That's what we're going to do here, or you can use it to light charcoal, or you can use it to burn weeds, whatever you want to do with it. It's just cool. It's like a blowtorch. All right. So you crack the top there, use this trigger to ignite it. You can either use the top and open it up fully, or if you want, you can just kind of keep it primed there and then use the bottom trigger right here to get the full blast. I think we're just about ready to put our grill grate on here and start doing our grill preheating. We've got a nice coal bed in here, nice and hot. I can just feel the heat off that, so I think we're about to get started. I would recommend whenever you're handling this thing, use some kind of heavy, thick gloves. These are just welding gloves, but they work great. I always have an extra pair just for the grilling stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our grate on. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down a little bit closer. We're going to let it start doing a preheat there, and I think we'll season it with some bacon. So you got to get started with a nice beer, and today's beer of choice, this is one I'm trying. Made in Asheville, North Carolina.
And how is it?
It's delicious. And we got the MMM USA can koozie to go with it there as well.
You love that koozie.
Mm-hmm. That is the best can koozie. They got another top that goes on there too, so you can use it for drinks like coffee or whatever.
Can you please get to the bacon?
You ready for some bacon?
Yes.
All right, let's do the bacon. So Jordan over there at MMM told me he likes to use bacon to season his, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put some bacon on there and just kind of get the top of it seasoned with some pork fat. He did say use thick slice, but I didn't have thick slice, so we just went with regular.
It'll work.
Yep. So this is be a good appetizer too, right?
Agreed.
Some nice crispy bacon to go along with the steaks there. Looks like they're making for a good breakfast one morning too out at the campfire.
Absolutely, yes.
There we have it.
Wow. Can't wait to hear that sear.
I've had this seasoned for a full day. Salt, pepper, garlic. Foil it just so that I can grab the bone without getting the meat and juices all over me. We are ready. You ready?
Do it. Yep.
I'm ready. I think we should have a good sear on this guy now. Let's check it. I'm gonna flip it over so you can see. Look at that. Perfect. Starting to get that little reddish hue to it. So I'm gonna flip it back over, and what we're gonna do is get it up off the intense heat, bring it all the way to the top. Right there. And I'm gonna let it finish out the cook until we get the proper internal temp. I'm gonna be going for around 120 internal. I want a medium rare, so that's what I'm shooting for. I think our tomahawk is about ready to pull. So we're going to go ahead and pull it off there. I'm going to wrap it up and we're going to let it rest for a while, and then we'll cut into it. There we go.
Incredible.
I'm ready to try it. It's gonna be one good tomahawk.
Let's try it.
Just so you guys know, we've got our tomahawk sitting there resting, and we have not forgot about Abby. So I've got her fillet on the grill. We're cooking her fillet too. I think it's time to cut into our tomahawk steak. So excited about this. I really hope that I cooked it right. and it's going to be delicious. So we've had it resting here for a good 20 minutes, probably a little bit more. And we definitely have a good sear on it. It's got a good solid crust on the outside there. But let's see how it is on the inside there. So, all right, you ready for this? No, I am.
I know you are. Ooh.
Ooh. You hear all the rednecks going by with their straight pipes? Always, whenever I'm trying to make a video. All right, so there's all the fat. Abby
hates it.
Hates that, but look at this right here. See that part of the tenderloin? Look at that.
It looks perfectly cooked.
All right, here we go. Abom tomahawk.
Good. He's happy. He did the contentment sigh.
You remember that one that I had over in Texas that you bought for me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is way better.
Well, of course it is.
Way better than that one. You see? We had a nice meal, and you can still see the juice coming out of there. I'm telling you, you've got to season your steak.
He's happy.
That's good right there.
So the grill worked great.
Cooked on the MMM grill, and it is great. You see all the juice flowing out of there? We got a nice medium cook on that thing. Let's go ahead. I never really got into the heart of the steak right there. I'm going to do another slice. I know everybody usually, they always cut it off the bone, but I'm not everybody else. I'm going to do it this way right here. There's a kamikaze fly. So look at that right there. It looks good.
Yes, it does.
So good. All right.
I think we should go eat.
Well, I am eating mine.
I know, and it's rude, so I think we should both eat.
We got Abby's right here. This is her filet, all wrapped up nice and hot right there.
And a siren.
And the sirens. All right, we're going to eat.